everyone, welcome back to Supermarket Simulator. It has been a little while since I last played this game. I've been doing a bunch of clothing store simulator and a few others, but I'm excited to be back playing this again. I know it's had an update recently. I should theoretically turn on the light. But yes, this game I have not played for a couple weeks, and I wanted to get back to it, so I am excited. I need to remember what all the controls are because they're very similar to Clothing Store Simulator, but they are not the same. And I need to make sure that I'm pressing the right things. I should order more stuff, but in this game, there's a time limit of when I can order stuff. I'm gonna assume it's the same as it was. I think it is, but yeah, I need to make sure I have plenty of inventory, because right now it's just me. I am alone in here. I have to keep everything on the shelves. I have to keep everything in stock. I have to check out everyone. I have to do all of it, so alright. Yay, everyone's happy. Perfect. Ooh, bread is expensive today. That's good, because then I have... Oh, that's new-ish. Anyway. I need to order more. Alright, perfect. We'll open the store for now, so that people can start coming in while I'm finishing up with this. Also, if you missed the episode where I restarted everything, the reason I'm starting over from the very beginning in the store is this game just got a few major updates, and one of them included now there's more than 3 achievements, which is something that I had actually talked about, how there were only 3, and 2 of them were really easy to get, and one of them was like, finish the game, basically. And they did ultimately add some more, so I figured I'll start over from the beginning, and kind of work through it, because even though some of the things that I had done already were things that met the requirement for what those achievements are, because I'd done them before those achievements were implemented into the game, they did not retroactively apply, so I had to earn them once they're out as achievements, and so I figured might as well just start over from the beginning. That way I can also just like have fresh organization and everything for all my stuff, which I don't have storage right now, so it's just kind of in a giant blob pile here, but you know, that's the fun of it. And unlike Clothing Store Simulator, I have to actually do change and everything, and this is an unreasonable amount of change. How dare they ask for this kind of change? So close. Perfect. I guess. Alright. There's still plenty on the shelf. Good. Exact change! Yay! Exact change is so much more exciting in this game compared to a Clothing Store Simulator where I don't have to actually deal with any change. I love both of them, though. I don't mean to say this one is inferior to Clothing Store Simulator. They're both fun in really different ways. They're both very satisfying. I enjoy them. Licenses. I should try to get one of those. But I should not get it right now because then people will expect me to have things that I don't have. Plenty of bread. reasonable amount of change. It's not asking for like almost $100 back. I mean, like, cash back is a thing, but if you're just wanting change because you're paying with an unreasonably high amount of cash for a small purchase, then this is reasonable. Almost out of pasta. I mean, I have pasta, but on the shelf. It's almost out. Alright, there we go. Perfect. That's the other thing you don't have to do in Clothing Store Simulator is you never have to clean. Except for when I throw clothes out of the dressing room for my people to go deal with. But that's separate. Alright. Alright, I'm going to try to get my next license. And I did talk about how I wanted to try and play this game without taking a loan. Other than the first one to get me started. I'm gonna do one loan because it is an achievement that I need to do. So, when I did it the first time to get everything initially started, it didn't really work because it, I don't think it showed as being, it was like the day that the new achievements were implemented, so I don't think that it, okay. I'm trying to figure out, it's been a while since I played this game. But I don't think that it registered, like, these are achievements now, so it didn't give them to me. So that's why I got that achievement. I'm gonna try it, or that's why I got that loan. I'm gonna try and pay off the loan really fast. Alright. 'Cause, 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 'c ahead and throw these in here. I have to remember to price everything, because that's the thing that I feel like I'm gonna forget to do. Alright, let's see. Pricing. Oh, these are expensive today, but that's nice, because then I can charge a lot for them. Even though it does kind of make it less fortunate that I had to buy all of the inventory of it today, but that's okay, because I have many other things with which to earn money. Alright. Now that those are all priced, there we go. Did they change how this looks again? I don't remember if the name of it was green before. I know they changed it from the bright white lid to the sort of duller metallic-y lid, but interesting, okay. Alright, we need cheese. Good thing eggs aren't breakable as I fling them across the entire store. Okay. There we go. Perfect. I think I should buy some more pasta and flour as well, because I'm gonna run out of those fast. Alright, perfect. Yay. I like the leaves in the street. It's subtle, but it's a fun detail. I'm gonna throw those on that side, because stuff is getting really cluttered in this corner. That's okay. Hopefully people buy a lot of stuff today, because I really need to get some of these boxes out of here, because this is just really chaotic. Alright, but I do have all of those stocked up. I need to grab a couple things here. Flour is more expensive today. Wait a minute. Oh, it's, yeah. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Good to know. Very important. Alright. And we have... I was going to get more flour. I think I do need to. And bread. Flour, bread, and pasta. But I'll try to get away with not getting too much, because it is more expensive today. I'll get 2, because I do kind of go through it fast-ish. It's like pasta as well. There we go. Alright. Now, I can open the store while restocking the very last few things. This chaos mess of boxes. But oh well, it works anyway. My customers eat so healthy because of all my lovely products that they're all extremely fit and agile and can make it around the chaos that is my boxes. Alright. Good morning. Enjoy your coffee. It's new. I need people to buy stuff. I need to get these boxes out of here. Oh, it's fine. It's just... really fun to look at. Which is entirely my own doing. I'm the one putting these boxes here, but... Anyway. Greetings. Welcome. Enjoy your delicious thingies. Pasta and cheese is always a good combination. Good choice. Yay, large purchases. Ooh, you're getting many things. Good job. That sounds so condescending when I say it that way. Oh, this person's getting a lot, and the coffee's expensive. Yay! Oh my gosh, that's exciting. clicking the wrong button to get out of the check stand because I've been playing Clothing Store Simulator where you press the mouse and then in this, why can't I throw it? In this it's, ooh, I get to get rid of a box. In this it's pressing escape instead. Alright, I'm stuck, but that's okay. I'm running low on pasta on shelves, so I'll deal with that. And then get rid of another box. Perfect. Yay. Okay. I thought that guy just left the store without paying for his stuff, and I was concerned. Turns out he's just going to the fridge that I have now, which is a totally valid option of things to do in the store. I used the correct button this time. Yay. Everyone ignore this stinking trash that I just carried out of here. Also, I'm gonna get another box out of here. Yay! Perfect. I love that. Exact change. I love exact change. Oh, also, this is not related to anything to do with supermarkets, but that's not correct. I went out, after dark today, and I had to drive to a store, and when I came back, there were 2 raccoons hanging out in my driveway, and so that was kind of fun. Like I mentioned in a few other videos recently, Cosmos is currently not here because I'm about to move again, and this is finals week, so I'm finishing up school and then focusing entirely on moving, and with that, it's interesting because Cosmos gets really stressed about that, so that's why he's not here. He's with my parents, and he seems to be having a lot of fun there with the cats and everything, but he would not have appreciated the raccoons in the driveway because he found them, or one of them, and I don't know if it was specifically the ones that I saw today, but a couple months ago he was looking, we were on a walk and he was looking into one of the, oh, I'm almost out of coffee and I didn't notice. I mean, I have it, but I'm almost out of it on the shelf. Anyway, we were on a walk and he looked into one of the storm drains and he was really, really interested in it, and I looked at what he was so interested in, and there was a raccoon hanging out in there staring at him, and he was not sure about that. And then for the rest of the day he was a little bit paranoid, and we kept walking and he kind of walked looking over his shoulder like he was expecting the raccoon to jump out of the storm drain and chase him. And so I think that if he knew that there were raccoons in his driveway, he would have possibly been a little bit upset about that. He's little, so he's about the size of a raccoon. Or at least these raccoons. These didn't seem super large, so it's probably a good thing that he isn't aware about them being there, and he's not here, but yeah. It's also good just because that way I can load things into the pod without worrying about him trying to run out the door or getting way too stressed because things are getting packed up, and that's very stressful for him, so yeah, all of those things are reasons why it's very nice to have my parents babysitting him, because also they it's been kind of a hectic year for my family, and so not in necessarily a bad way, but just there's been a lot of stuff going on. Like, my sister has a horse now, and like all this stuff was going on. There were a few like health things as well, but it was a really long time since my parents visited, and I would go visit them more than they visited me, and so they didn't see Cosmos as much because he was here with me, and so now they get some quality Cosmos time. So that's good. Alright. Not very much profit, but for having a new license, that's not bad. Okay. Coffee is cheap. Flour is cheap. I need to get those. I should also buy this crate that I'm technically supposed to buy. I want to get the tablet soon too, so eventually. Okay, but it's time to stock up on these. I'm just gonna get 10. And 10. Because coffee is normally expensive. I'll actually do 20. No, I can't. Not quite. I'll do 16. So I just spent pretty much all my money on coffee, but that's okay because it's gonna go back up and then I'm gonna be wealthy, so alright. Also, I don't know why this is related to anything I'm doing right now, but it's not, okay, I mean, I know how to use the crate, thank you. It's not related, but I just realized I don't think I've actually said in a video yet, because stuff has been hectic, and I have not thought to mention it, but happy Pride Month, everyone. I hope you're having a safe and happy month. I know politically in the US and also the UK right now, there's some stuff that's making it a little difficult to fully celebrate Pride Month, but I think that that's all the more reason why we need to celebrate and recognize it. So whether you are queer, whether you are genderqueer, whether you are trans, whether you're a straight ally, I hope that everyone's having a good Pride Month. And whether you are out or questioning or closeted or anything, you're valid, and I hope that you are able to feel appreciated. If I could, I would hang a pride flag in my store window. There, I made it connect to this game. I don't think that that's an option, but that would be fun to, like, put one in the window. Anyway. The clothing store that I worked at in real life had, one of those little, like, pen jar type things on the counter, and it had a couple little pride flags in it instead of pens. I mean, there was also a place that had pens, but there was one specifically for little flags, and it was cute. That store was actually owned by my ex-partner's mom, so it was nice having the little pride flags in there. As I mentioned in my recent Stardew Valley video, I was dealing with so much for Capstone and getting all of that stuff finished and ready that that's why I've been a lot more quiet and distracted in videos, but I think that's also why I haven't mentioned Pride Month yet as well, is because I was just like, oh my gosh, this project, and I was aware of Pride Month, and I knew that it was Pride Month, and I was happy about it privately, but I wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about that right now. But yeah, I can talk about it now, because I can function a little bit more now. Because Capstone is mostly over. I still have my final paper to turn in, but other than that, it's done, which is surreal. If you want to hear me talk more about it, I did talk about it in that Stardew Valley video a lot, because it was kind of a surreal experience for me, and I don't really have a lot of experiences like that that are comparable. I know that checkouts are full, but you could still get in line. I don't know what's up with that, but okay. Anyway, I'm excited for it to be summer. I have the rest of finals week to survive, and then getting through moving again. But then, yeah, I'm going home this weekend because it's Father's Day, and also the people who were renting my house that I have back home, that I lived in before I moved away for college, they moved out, I believe, today. And so I'm also going back to inspect the house because I'm moving back into it, and I'm going to make sure that they like cleaned it properly and didn't vandalize everything and stuff, which I don't think they would do because they seem respectful of the house for the most part, and so I'm just gonna go do the inspection and all that and take some stuff into that house so that I have some stuff that I don't want to put into the pod, especially like some of my computer stuff and some of my more fragile stuff. So I'm gonna try and get recordings done so that I can go do that, and also just trying to get through moving again, which honestly I've moved so much recently that I feel like I've gotten pretty good at moving itself. The part that I'm less enjoying, and not to say that I'm enjoying moving necessarily, because it's still like, oh my gosh, I have to pack everything, I have to do all the stuff. But this is the largest house I've ever lived in, the one that I'm currently renting, because it was really hard to find a house where I was living that allowed dogs. So I had to get a larger house than I necessarily needed because this was the only one that allowed dogs and was safe for Cosmos, that was within the budget for me to rent, and so I'm gonna have so much cleaning to do, and my mom is gonna be helping me with that a little bit later on, but my whole family is coming to help me load the pod, and also to there's a certain place that I went on a field trip that I told them they need to go check it out because it's very cool. So they're gonna go do that, and then my dad and sister are going to drive home with Cosmos again, and then my mom is gonna stay a little bit extra to help finalize the cleaning and all that. So it's kind of surreal how much moving I've done in the last year or two. Being a college student is a bit chaotic, but yeah. Oh, I had one there. That's okay. The lighting is so weird over there. Okay, I'm gonna try and actually arrange things a little bit. Well, that didn't work exactly how I intended it to, but that's okay, because actually I can get rid of that box. figuring out what the heck buttons are correct in this game. I'm gonna try to get this a little bit better organized here. Oh, I should also, before I forget, pay off. Yay! I have paid off, which is an achievement, and it is done. And now I have no more loan, which is nice. And from now on, I'm going to try, keyword try, to not take any loans. If I want to get an upgrade, I have to save up for it and try and get that way. So that is the goal now. There we go. This is such a chaotic it's inventory storage. I need to get help. Stop that. Okay. Also, I said this in the video that I posted today as well, but Strange Antiquities, which is the sequel, I believe it's actually a sequel, like it takes place in the same world and everything, but it's the new game from the developers of Strange Horticulture. It is out in a demo version now, which I'm really, really, really excited for, because I love Strange Horticulture, and I love just sort of the peaceful, like, casual, calm, but also sort of mysterious, you know, story-based, slightly ominous, but also just really fascinating. I love Strange Horticulture, and so I'm so excited. There isn't, as far as I know, a release date for the full thing of Strange Antiquities yet, but the demo version's out, and I want to play it. I'm maybe gonna try and play it on Twitch this weekend, maybe on Saturday. And so if you haven't yet, go check out my Twitch channel. It's also Mystic Imagination, and I play various things there. I also do productive study with me kind of things, especially since I've been doing a lot of intense academic things like Capstone recently. But I'm definitely really looking forward to playing that. So this is so much so much putting of things inside. I feel like these boxes are a safety hazard, but you know, I'm not liable for anything that happens in my store. I think it's called premises liability. That does not apply to my store. I have immunity. I am perfect, and my organization of this store is perfect, and no one can challenge it. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, and we're almost done getting it all in. No. Okay. I'll deal with these a little later, but I do need to start the next day, and then I need to order some more cheese. I lost a lot of money today, but that's also because I paid off my entire loan, so honestly, that's fine with me. No, there we go. Okay. Okay, I think that should be good enough. I technically will need eggs soon, but I also don't have a ton of money right now, so I think I have enough for now. And I'll get more soon. So another thing that Clothing Store Simulator doesn't do is the changing prices every day. So that part is also new. Okay, so now that's in my inventory, but I have not ordered it. Am I? Wait a minute. I don't have sugar either. Hopefully that's enough for both of those. Change. many boxes. Okay. Change. How much did I need? 150. Getting closer. I will be right with you. I have to put sugar on the shelf. Perfect. Good enough. Alright. Easy change. Nice. I can get rid of a box. Perfect. Yay. Well, that's fine. Ooh, exactly perfect. Exact change. I love that. dirty inside. So, fine. I'll deal with it in a second. I want a janitor. Wait. No, not a cashier. I can. Perfect. Thank you. I can do all the other stuff. I just don't want to clean everything. Have fun cleaning around all my boxes. Ooh, water bottles. We need so many water bottles. My poor janitor is just always standing outside. I feel like they can hang out inside if they want. I mean, who knows? Maybe they'd enjoy being outside. That's totally a valid option and opinion as well. I just don't want them to feel like they're forced to be banished to outside. Alright. Okay, technically, I think it might be the end of people coming in by now, but I need to restock everything, which I will do right now anyway, even though it's dark. Ooh, very close. Oh, perfect. Yay. Close enough. Close enough again. That one I'll just... No, throw that there. There we go. Wait a second. I swear the label on this was not water bottles. I mean, it's fine that it's water bottles because I need those too, but I thought it was the cereal label on it. Am I blind? Maybe. I don't know. Okay. Perfect. everyone's always found everything. And even though I hired a staff, I still have income. Yay. Alright. I've been playing this for a little over an hour, and I think I'm going to end this here for now, but I'm excited to come back and play this again in the future. I love this game, and I cannot wait to play more. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you liked it. I hope if you play this, you're enjoying its new updates and its new achievements. If you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!